Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything, action, horror, comedy, rom-com, thriller, school and slice of life as well. And that's why we are continuing with episode 6 of one of the most beautiful, let's say beautifully animated anime of 2025. That's The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. This episode is going to be, let's say, a reveal, like a revelations of truths. And because last episode what happened was we see there was misunderstanding between the guys, and then there was some misunderstanding between the Subaru and Waguri-san. Then there was some clearing and some nice and wholesome scene between Waguri-san and Rintaro-kun, and we know that they both like each other. We know that Rintaro-kun is head over heels for her at this point because not only is he more at peace around her, he's also smiling and happy, and she doesn't judge him like everybody else does, or doesn't get intimidated by him or by his presence, and doesn't feel shy to introduce him to, meet him in public because she stands outside. She's just an overall an amazing person. She's also smart. She helps him with his studies, and she made sure that he passed. And just wrote a lovely note and go get them kind of note. A pure wifey material, guys. Pure wifey material. And yeah, so we are kind of rooting. Well, at least I am shipping the two together. But there are always some problems in love stories, aren't there? So Subaru-kun doesn't want Rintaro to hang out with Waguri-san because it would leave a bad impression with her teachers and the school, and she doesn't want her hard-earned, um, let's say, place in the university on scholarship in the Kikyo, which is like a top-level school, I guess, to go to waste. So she's kind of coming in the middle of these people, but Rintaro is firm. He doesn't want this to happen. Loves is the right word, right? I mean, boys fall in love. They don't usually like. If they like somebody, they are head over heels. But in any case, yes. Um, so last episode, this episode ended at Subaru-kun calling Subaru-chan, right? Subaru-chan, Subaru-chan, Subaru-chan ended up meeting Kaoruko, Waguri-san, and she wants to clear the air between her. There's also some clearing of air that's definitely needed between the boys because they feel that something's hiding. Rintaro is hiding something from them, and they want to get it cleared as well. But first, the girls episode, then the boys part. And I don't want to go and get ahead of myself, but I think this is about the time in the anime where there should be either one-sided confessions, either to yourself or to somebody else, or to the person, maybe. I mean, that's usually the pace. What do you guys think? If you are a fan of romance animes, what do you think is going to happen in this episode? And what do you expect as well going forward in the story? So far, I'm in just love with the animation. The storyline is nice, kind, wholesome, just fun to watch as well. So we're gonna get started with that again and resume episode 6 of The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Alright, see, this is what I mean. It's a lovely anime. And rightfully so, because the manga is beautiful as well. Oh, she's so cute. And a crybaby. Oh, she loves her right from the start. Do you see that she doesn't even see anybody else at the playground? Like, she literally just sees herself, Subaru, and Waguri-san. hmm I thought she dyed her hair white. Apparently not. Right, episode 6, self-loathing. Oh, she's coming in clean right from the start. Hmm. I think she's just too kind and considerate that she's gonna ask why she did this such thing first. Okay. What? What? Does this kind of person even exist in real life? Wow. Wow. Man. Come on, stop playing the victim game here. Oh, that's why. Yeah, makes sense. That's definitely makes sense. Yeah. Yep. All right. Here's my question to you. Would you consider this to be a selfish act? Now, hear me out. Yes, it sounds a bit confusing, but listen to this. So, she went out of her way to meet with Rintaro-kun, expressed that she is kind of protecting and she doesn't want him to meet Wagori-san. But then, well, of course, Rintaro says no. She goes back to her actual life. Now, if you are this person, Subaru in this case, you are thinking you don't know how often they talk, what they talk about, and whether or not your, um, what do you want to say this, your meeting? Meeting? Would it be good to say meeting? Meeting, yes. Let's say meeting. Let's say the meeting between you and Rintaro came up within their conversation. Two things. If it did come up, then also there is why isn't Waguri-san reacting? What's wrong here? Uh, and in some cases, here, either nothing came up because he didn't tell her, or he told her and she's just choosing to ignore. So, in all of the scenarios, there is a guilt on her end, on Subaru-chan's end. Now, everything else is fine, but she's feeling guilty. Does that mean that she knew what she did was wrong and she should not have asked for it, but she did it again. She did it anyway. She committed a mistake. And then just so you as a person could feel better or at least get it out in the open or, well, let's just say, uh, take the band-aid off, you express that to your friend. Now, does this act, is it a selfless act? Is it a selfish act? What do you guys think? I personally think that uh, yes, it's good to clear the air, but there was also instead of her going in a roundabout way and going to Rintaro-kun, she should have gone to her friend, which is uh, Waguri-san, and then she should have had a heart-to-heart conversation that say, "Hey, look, I know you just met. I don't know how close you guys are. I don't know what you guys talk about or how you met or what kind of dates do you go to. If you go on dates, I don't care about that. But he is in this school. The school has a bad reputation in our class, and I don't want you, my best friend from like a child from childhood, to be expelled or to be seen in a bad way in the eyes of the teachers and the other students because I care about you." See, direct confrontation, straight caring about your friend, and being considerate. Whereas you going out of your way to meet your so-called date or boyfriend and telling him not to hang out with her. Now, see, I think both that thing is wrong. And then you want to clear the air because you yourself are feeling as guilty. So I think this is pretty selfish. Again, our boy Rintaro, she also doesn't know him. So she underestimated him as well and thinks that he might have told her. That's what's her obvious reaction, as we've seen. But then a thought popped in saying maybe he didn't tell her. And then there was a rust, as she said, settling in. And then instead of completely being rushed away, she was like, you know what? No, I want to be clearing that rust. I want to take care of it. So, again, what do you think, guys? Do you think this is a selfless act, selfish act, caring act, kind, considerate act? But I think like if you like someone, if you love someone, if you care about someone, and you think something's gonna come in the middle of the way, even though it's their life and their choice, you have some kind of say in like, hey, probably you should not be doing this, probably you should be doing this, and guide them through some path. What you feel is also right from a third person perspective, because most of the times you are always blinded by some kind of bias or some kind of, like in this case, love, let's say, between those two. And maybe she does see it, like Wagor-san does see it, and she just chooses to ignore it because she is in love. Whereas from a third person, it would be like, hey, you could, if you want to hang out in like secret or something like that. So there is some solutions that you can come up with, but going about it in a roundabout way, it's just kind of messy to me, and I don't frankly like it. But and I wouldn't do it as well behind the back of somebody, or at least some person you call your best friend from childhood, not me. Oh, sorry. There you go. It's already answered. He is a selfish person. But now that she knows she forgives her, that rush won't grow because you have to forgive yourself, man. Uh, that's the problem, guys. You are not yourself. You are trying to be somebody else. When you do that, there's always going to be an issue because you're never true to yourself. Oh, and in this case, of course, you need help. No matter who it is, you need. I like Waguri-san, guys. She can literally touch it and the ground. Wow. Guys, she is strong, guys. I don't know if this is a difficult thing for girls, but look at her go. Don't do dangerous things. Oh, please don't die. Okay. Oh. Wow. One-handed. Okay, maybe she does have some good in her. So, yeah, don't pity yourself. Hmm. I like that. Okay, hard to find a person like this in real life, at least from what I know. Um, Again, don't pity yourself because you don't know. Like most of the times, overthinkers just keep thinking stuff about themselves. That's the sad part. If you keep thinking stuff about yourself, um, you will find yourself with like the bad habit, the good habit, the things you did. You kind of categorize them into good or bad, nice and like stupid, something like that. So, and how many stupid stuff do you do in a day? Probably a lot. Nice things, probably a little bit less, but you do realize that's not how you are being judged by somebody else because they don't know and they see something, they see you in a completely different way, just like you see them in a completely different way. And again, you don't know how they are seeing you or how they perceive you. You don't know how others perceive you, especially those who would ever know you. So, probably not be the right thing to play the victim game and blame yourself for everything. Instead, hey, somebody points it out, this is something you did, this is something you wrong, at least then you know, or then you've acknowledged that somebody else feels this is whatever you're doing is not good or bad. But you don't have to think that about yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just too much blame game, and in the end, you end up blaming yourself. So don't do that. And we kind of knew Waguri-san is like that. Waguri-san is a very nice person. She's kind. She's very, 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 very kind of careful. And I guess she only has a few friends from what I've seen. So she chooses her friends carefully. Is kind, is considerate, is nice and respectful to everybody else. And probably the person who does not have a mask on, right? If you know what I mean. In Japanese culture, from what I've heard, there are masks that people wear, and they show one face outside and one face inside. Now, granted, if you show your main without mask face 100% of the time, you probably get arrested in most countries. But that's not the point. You have to mingle in the society, and you have to also be yourself, true to yourself. What do you like? What do you want to do? Who do you want to hang out with? What do you want to wear? What do you want to eat? What do you want to drink? That kind of stuff. So it's you who gets to decide. So you don't decide that you are a bad person. Simple. This is going too philosophical for a rom-com anime, so I'm sorry. We'll get on with the self-loathing part. But just saying that I've seen multiple people um, who loathe themselves, and it's not necessarily a good thing, I would say. Because like you end up going downward in a spiral and all the negative things, and then you're like, oh fuck, this is all. I'm sorry for swearing, but like, oh my God, this is too much for me. So yes, of course, because you did it to yourself. That's why it's too much for you. So don't do that. Instead, keep yourself busy and just like me, watching anime and enjoy the reactions. Apologize and give her a hug, maybe. Oh, and support her. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That's the right thing to ask. That's the right way to go about it. Isn't it obvious? Oh, wow. Now, what do you mean like though? Oh, wow. Wow. Hey guys, we are still on episode 6. Yep, not everybody sees you the way you want to. Hmm. Nice. Well, please do believe in yourself as well, and not just her. Also, these guys are high school students. How deep are they thinking? Message from the boyfriend. Come see me at the cake. Yeah. Nice timing. You texted her, dude, of course. You see his uh, cheeks went red. Wow. Don't be jealous now. Well, she knows already, so that's good. Dude, you already being seen with one person from this school. You don't want to be seen with another one, especially by your friends. What? What's that reaction, guys? You're just casually talking. Wow. Oh. Yeah, he doesn't want her to see face discrimination in her class as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The right approach. Yes. See? Simple thinking, not overthinking. Simple thinking. See, what do you want? Okay, you want to meet her. How do you do that? Because currently you can't. So, what will, what would you do that will make you or the person who does not want to see you guys together, make you think that? See, two steps solutions, two step problems. That's it. I said it reverse way. Two step problems, two problems, two solutions. That's it. Simple way. And it works. Now, it probably get an answer or uh, abstract answer saying you figure it out between yourself, but he also cares about her in that way, where he knows that he's going to cause her trouble and he does not want that. See, we like him and we like her as well. Well, he understands your position as well. Oh, again, high schoolers, guys, high schoolers. Why are you thinking about life so deeply? Be better. Oh, that's nice. We see a smile. Standing like a stick. Wow. Okay. Like we did not think of that, guys. Oh. Yeah. Oh, how do you know him? That's all it takes, guys. The kids view. You talk, your friends. Planting the seed. Oh, wow. I did not know we guys ask these things to your to people. Again, her hanging out with him is not a problem because she's not on scholarship. She's just bright and rich, probably. Only Kaoruko or Waguri-san hanging out with um, Rintaro-kun is the issue. So, what an innovative solution, guys. We knew that. We saw that coming. We knew that we see that solution. Okay, you guys are not able to hang out in this area because a lot of people see you there. Probably would be a better idea for you to hang out in this area where there's not a lot of people from the school and probably less chances of someone finding you guys out together. You know what that means? My predictions. That means that the next few episodes are going to be dates to amusement parks, a holiday inn, or like a hot spring, something like that, or probably a school trip. See? And well, there's still the sports festival that we haven't seen yet, but okay, after the sports festival, there's going to be some things along the line, and this is how the story is going to progress. So, I hate that I know a lot of this stuff because I watch a lot of rom-com and school and slice of life animes. But again, this is how the story will go. It would be good, and this would be just my personal wish to see these two together under the sky at night time, seeing the stars, watching the stars, that kind of stuff. So it's just called swooning. If you don't know the term, it's called swooning, and I am swooning for them. So yeah, exactly, that's what it is. But nice episode, lovely, lots of deep things and personal deep things related to like single person, maybe not a group kind of aspect, but again, good moral of the story: be simple, don't overthink, be simple, and that's how life works. One problem, one solution. One problem, one solution. That's it. Nothing to worry about. Pretty nice of them to have a chat with each other, and she did not get jealous, guys. Now, would you think if she didn't know that Hoshino-san and well, Subaru and Rentaro met before, she would have been like, "Oh, why is he asking me her number or a chance to meet with her or talk to her? What's the deal?" And then something would have spiraled off in a wrong way. Yes, again, this is what I mean by be simple, be straightforward. And look at his thinking. He doesn't know how else to contact her. So, and he also doesn't want Waguri-san to be hurt by his actions. So he's gonna be like, I'm gonna do something about it before that happens. So that's good. I like it. Good episode. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, episode 6 was nice and deep and thought provoking, let's say. But yes. So, what did you guys think about this episode? Do you also agree with the things that I said? I know I spot up a lot of nonsense and some thought-provoking sentences which you might disagree with. That's fine. And if you do let me know in the comments, and probably I will have an open mind and think about it and try to change. But yes, that's what we are here about, and that's how we grow the anime community. So let me know what you think about this episode in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.